Courage is not the absence of fear, but moving forward despite feeling afraid. Do it anyway. When you are nervous, when you are afraid, when you are fearful, when you have every reason to back down, stand up for yourself. Show up anyway. Do it even if you are afraid. Be bold enough to continue trying things that aren't guaranteed to work. Show up is courageous. Showing up after a big failure is resilient. Show up when you don't want to is determined. Showing up when you know the odds may be stacked against you is unstoppable. Showing up to an interview you may not fully qualify for. Asking out a girl who is out of your league. Start a new business that you may not know much about. Move to a new location that you know nothing about. These are courageous actions. These require your boldness. It takes a true warrior to do the hard things. And you are a true warrior in your own arena. Anyone can show up when a result is promised, but not everyone is willing to show up when things are hard. It's not just about the big moments or guaranteed successes. It's about consistently showing up even when it's hard, uncomfortable, and uncertain. That's where true strength lies. We all want success. We all want good results. But life is unpredictable. And more than half of the time, we may not receive a good result. We may not get what we want right away. And we only do it if we know when a result is guaranteed. And if we only do it when a result is guaranteed, we'll never succeed. Sometimes we just have to go through many failures until we succeed. We may have to ask 20 girls out before we hit a yes at the 21st. We may have to put consistent effort into that new passion for 90 days straight without result. But perhaps the 91st may be a success. Life is complicated and is never made to be understood. We don't know when success comes until we take every chance we have, every opportunity is given. We don't know which song is our favorite until we listen to all the songs on the playlist. But if you stop trying because you're afraid of making mistakes, afraid of failure, it is even worse. It is better to try and fail than to never try and always wondering. Failure, rejection, mistakes are all part of the process. Life's challenges are meant to be embraced, not completely understood. Keep exploring and trying new things. Most of the time, success is just really about persistence. Hanging on when most seemingly give up. At times, it may seem like a waste of effort, until one day those efforts turn into a big victory. That's when you realize it's not a waste of time at all. It's just the necessary work that you have to put in prior to your success. And life is not so good at telling you this in advance. It stays quiet and may even enjoy watching you struggle. But if you have the courage to push through, it'll give you a big reward later. That is life. It won't tell you that if you push through today, tomorrow, and then the day after tomorrow, you will receive a reward. It doesn't tell you that. It makes you think that your effort is a waste. That's why it's so important to show up even when things aren't good at the moment. Even when you feel like, man, I don't know if this is gonna go anywhere. Show up anyway. When you dream big, you will fail. It's inevitable. The important thing is to learn from your failures. Try again, and fail better. Turning failure into resilience. Each failure you face may not feel good, even damage your self-confidence. But you never really fail unless you decide to stay there forever. I know how bad you sometimes want to give up, to settle, to be average. But I also know how bad you want to succeed as well. I know deep down inside you always want to tap into your potential. You want to experience life to the fullest. You want to do things that most say no to. You want to push your boundaries and become extraordinary. And guess what? It is possible. But only possible when you decide to be bold, to be fearless. Even in the face of uncertainty and challenges, we have the power to shape our own destinies through courage, resilience, and willingness to explore. The determination and persistence is what creates meaningful success and a fulfilling life. Each failure teaches you something. Each failure will strengthen your resilience, even if you don't see it at the moment. We don't want failure, but we can't avoid it. So when it happens, instead of complaining, instead of worrying, accept it, embrace it, and bounce back stronger from it. So where do you begin? Right here, right now. Today is your chance to show up. Take that interview. Reach for that dream girl. Plant the seeds of that audacious business idea. Open that notebook. Dial that number. Step onto that stage. Whatever your quote-unquote showing up looks like, do it today. Take the first tentative step. The hesitant phone call. The shaky breath before launching into your dream. Don't wait for the perfect moment. The guaranteed outcome. The validation from others. Let every quote-unquote no be a stepping stone, every stumble a chance to rise stronger. Show up. Be courageous. Be resilient. Be you. Together, let's turn every quote-unquote maybe into a resounding quote-unquote yes. And prove that, even in the face of uncertainty, we can bloom into the extraordinary versions of ourselves we were always meant to be. So now, my friend, stand up, get out there, take risks, take chances. Showed up again and again and again and again. Because one day, those failures will be your greatest memory when you arrive at your destination. Hey, I hope you enjoy this episode. Thank you for choosing to listen to my podcast. I love doing this and I do it in my spare time. And your ratings and reviews would mean a lot to me. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. And until next time, never stop believing in yourself and always be your badass, authentic, genuine self.